Hey, so today I'm going to be covering your 2024 flooring digital marketing plan. Now, we are heading towards obviously the next year. We're wrapping up 2023. So it is time to kind of look forward and also look back first and audit. Hey, how did 2023 go? How is it ending? What did we do good? What did we not do good on? How was our digital marketing? What worked? What sources didn't? All those sorts of things. So you have to first obviously take an audit of how this year went, but we got to plan ahead, right? So hopefully this video is, this content is very helpful in terms of how you're kind of thinking forward on your plan for next year. So I'm going to jump right into it. I've got 10 ways here, 10 kind of methods that you need to be thinking about and doing and hopefully implementing in your business next year for your flooring company. To really kill it for 2024. So I'm going to try and fly through this a little bit just to give you kind of a high level overview of what you need to be including, what you need to be doing within your digital marketing plan for your flooring company. There's going to be a few things in here that's going to surprise you. And the last couple of ones here, it's not kind of your run of the mill stuff that, you actually might not be thinking of, because the top 4 or 5 here you're already kind of going to be familiar with, but I'll kind of dive into some things that hopefully will be helpful with all of these. But anyway, the first one is obviously you've got to have an SEO optimized website. So Google is still king. In 2024, Google is still going to be king that entire year, and it probably is going to be for the next 10 to 20 years, and if not longer than that. So if you don't have, of course, a website, I'm not even going to mention that. You obviously got to have a website. You'd be surprised about how many companies don't have a website still. But it has to be SEO optimized, meaning it has to be search engine optimized. So your keywords, your products, your services, your flooring installation services, the keywords that people are searching on Google on how they would reach you and call you to get an estimate and become a customer of you, you have to include those keywords on your website, right? In a very rich content format. So your first headline has to be, the most searched flooring keyword in your market. It needs to be in your headline. So if people are searching for, most times it's flooring company in your city, flooring company Dallas, the first headline needs to say, hey, we're the best flooring company in Dallas, right? And then a lot of rich content mentioning, those couple of keywords there. So you have to have an SEO optimized website. If you don't, you are just leaving tons and tons of money on the table. I actually was talking to a flooring company today on the phone, and they said they do about $3 million a year purely just on SEO. Think about that. Just on SEO alone, they do $3 million. Like it's pretty incredible, but it shows like that's where all the traffic is. You have to go where people are. And especially people that are at the bottom of the funnel, people that are about to buy your flooring services. Google is king, right? So you got to have that number one. Number 2 kind of plays along that same note, but you got to have a Google business profile and get tons of reviews and reply to them all. So, if you don't have one of these, obviously you need to set one up. But this is like in the Google Maps area, like those businesses that you see with the reviews and the phone number. If you don't have that, obviously you got to set that up. But this kind of plays into the SEO part. So people are going to see first off the ads at the top when they search, and they're going to see the Google Maps pack, right? So you got to make sure that your business is right there in the top 3 of the Google Maps pack. Then below that is the website listings, the organic SEO for websites. So the Google business profile is going to allow you to take up more real estate within Google in that Google Maps area. So you got to make sure you're doing that and send out tons of review requests. I can't emphasize this enough. Anytime that you have a floor installation customer or a retail customer, whatever it is you do, you have to put it and bake it deep into your process that you're going to send a Google review request immediately after that, or while you're with them on the job or while it's being completed. Because the more Google reviews you have, your business will just go better. Just trust me on that. So if you take anything out of today, do this right here. Just go get a ton of Google reviews. Make that your life's work to go get like 500 Google reviews, because you will make so much money off of that. Please, just go do it. And then try to reply to all of them if you can. Now, there's different, things out there that can help you automatically reply, but try and go in there, reply organically to these people with the keywords you're trying to rank for. Helps a lot. Okay, number 3 is Facebook, Instagram ads. these are incredibly powerful. What this does is it allows you to obviously target homeowners in your area that are on Facebook and Instagram, but at a way cheaper cost than you would like search engine marketing. So like if you were doing Google ads, which actually, hint, hint, is number 4, you can get people you just get leads really cheaply on Facebook, Instagram ads. So all you got to do is get a before and after picture or a walkthrough of one of your jobs, or just pictures of your jobs that are really nice, or selfie style videos of you talking about a new offer that you're doing for your store or your floor installation company, and run that out there, and then have an offer along with it. So whether it's like a dollar amount, percentage off offer, and then have them click learn more on the ad, have them go to a lead form, fill out the form, have a question in there about what kind of flooring they're looking for. That's really, really important. And then you're going to get a lot of leads that way. So highly recommend that you take advantage of Facebook, Instagram ads. You can get leads on there if you're doing it right for about, $15 to $30, depending on your market. But if you're looking to get like fast leads coming in exclusive to you, it is the way to go for sure. Number 4 is going to be Google ads. Google ads are awesome. Again, it kind of goes on the note that, search is king, or Google is king when it comes to like marketing and search and all that. But you can actually not just, of course, ranking SEO wise, like organically in Google is incredibly important, but that takes time, and there's a lot of competition there, and it's way harder to do than just setting up some Google ads. I recommend you have both, but Google ads, you can literally run an ad today and be number 1 today and get a call today. So it is incredibly powerful. It's probably one of the most powerful forms of marketing ever to exist. Just because like you can literally be in front of people in real time as they're searching. So like there's nothing better than that. Paid advertising is great, but like, Google ads is the best form of paid advertising you can ever do. So definitely do that. Number 5 is going to be these last few. You may not guess these a little bit, kind of some different ones. Not your run of the mill ones. Number 5 is email marketing and what I call database reactivations. So email marketing, obviously, you need to have a database. If you don't have a database or like some sort of CRM where you are storing all of your contacts and your leads and everything, again, you're just leaving so much money on the table, because leads that come into your system, whether it's through Facebook ads, Google ads, through your website, Home Advisor, Angie, Thumbtack, whatever you're doing, not all of those are going to close, right? We know that. We know that, no marketing is going to get you 100% close rate. As much as we want to think that, and people say that. Can't happen. Not true. So you have to have a way that you are nurturing these people that aren't closing so that you can bring them back into your funnel and close them later, right? You have to have that. Again, you're losing out if you're not doing this. So you need to have some sort of like monthly newsletter, or you need to, you could have a weekly thing, like where you're doing a weekly offer, or like you're featuring a new product every week, or you're emailing out a review of a previous customer. You can kind of do anything here, and people can always opt out, like if they don't want it, right? People can opt out of email subscriptions, but please do that. DBR is a database reactivation. This is really, really underrated. So if it's kind of the same idea, you got a database of old leads of people that haven't bought from you yet, or people that have bought from you. Either way, you have you can build like a text or email campaign that it has one specific offer on it, and you can put like, let's say 1,000 people into a text or an SMS campaign. You add them to this campaign, and you have an offer. It's like, hey, for the month of December, we're doing 20% off of your next flooring project. So reply back yes, and we'll get you this offer, and we'll schedule an appointment, or whatever it is. So this is a great way to reawaken dead leads and to easily get more people back into your funnel, especially during the slow times when it's harder to get leads. Go back into your database and do that. Really, really important. Number 6, Yelp. I may get some pushback on this. Some people don't like Yelp. Some people do. The people that like Yelp, they're doing it right, of course. But the people that like Yelp, they're doing it right because they're the ones that have all the good reviews on Yelp, right? How you make Yelp work is by having lots of really, really good reviews on there. It's kind of like Google. It's the same idea, right? So like if you're going on Google, you're searching, you're not going to go with a company that has, a 3.2 rating over a 4.7 rating, right? For another company. Not how it works. So with Yelp, obviously it's the same thing. People go to Yelp a lot to look for contractors and look for flooring companies. They really do. Like if you're sleeping on Yelp, don't. If I had a flooring company and I was starting it tomorrow, I would sign up for a Yelp account yesterday. And I would get that going, seriously, because if you've got even just like, I've seen guys that have like 10 5-star reviews on there. Man, you can run a couple paid ads on Yelp. As long as you got some 5-star ratings, you can absolutely kill it. Seriously, like I've seen guys transform their business because of Yelp ads. So don't sleep on Yelp. Like definitely get some reviews on there. Make sure your rating's good, and maybe throw a couple bucks behind Yelp ads because they can really pay off if you do it right. Number 7 is the Nextdoor app. Don't know if you've heard of this or not. It's pretty popular by now. Maybe it's not in all states. I don't know, but if it's not in your state, then ignore this. But the Nextdoor app is like a neighborhood type app where people can post. If they are looking for referrals for a plumber or like a flooring company or a roofing guy, like, hey, does anybody know anybody? Think of it like a big Facebook group. I think is how it mainly works. I don't know exactly. I've actually never used it, but I just know people that, have really profited a lot of the Nextdoor app. So you can actually, as a business, you can go in there and post kind of like you would in a Facebook group. It's like, hey guys, we just did this job for Melanie down the street. This is her floor, looks really good. I'm going around today giving out quotes. So, just shoot me a message or give me a call and, I'll come by and, swing by and give you a quote. Works really well. Again, like if you want to be in the top 1% here of making sure your flooring company succeeds and kills it, you got to do these other strategies. Everyone's doing Facebook ads. Everyone's doing Google ads, right? Not a lot of people are doing these last 3 I talked about. Okay. So number 8, it's going to be Facebook groups. I just mentioned it, but don't sleep on these ever because there's a ton of neighborhood Facebook groups. Like if in your city, I guarantee there's at least probably 5 to 10 different city groups or different groups for anything, like for flooring or for housewives. I don't know, just different stuff like that. But there's different neighborhood groups on there that you can post your work in, and you can not in a salesy way, but be like, hey, just did this project for Melanie. Again, same idea, down the street and giving out quotes today. Let me know if you want some help with that. Just be very transparent, very open on these platforms, not super salesy, and you can absolutely kill it on there. Number 9, second to last one, is selfie style video content. This is really, really big. This is a really hidden, underrated form of marketing and how you can really separate your flooring company from your competitors in 2024 by doing this. What I mean is you can keep it as simple as just on your phone. That's what a selfie style video is, obviously. On your phone, you take a video, and specifically you're doing a couple things. First, you can use this for ads, right? Whenever you're, if you've got a new offer that you wanted to run for your ad, or just for your company in general, you want to post on social media, on your website, whatever. You take a selfie style video and you say, hey, I'm Bob with Bob's Flooring. We're doing a special offer this month for December, doing 10% off your next project. We've been in business for, 12 years, 13 years, whatever. And we do this kind of flooring, message me below right here. And we can come take a look at your project. So just doing things like that, with your ads or with organic content, it works incredibly well because you're putting a face with your brand, and people buy from people. They don't buy from businesses necessarily. They want to make sure that they trust the person that they're buying from or the business they're buying from. And how you build trust is by having a face with your company and being nice and being friendly and not just posting graphics and just pictures of your jobs and stuff, but actually be bold. Make some selfie style video content, whether it's offers, number 1, you're doing new offers, or you introduce yourself and then you're walking around a project, you're showing people, the job you just did, you just completed, you're really proud of it, whatever. Then you have a call to action of hey, if you want an estimate, shoot me a message below or fill out the form or give me a call or whatever the call to action is. So selfie style video content, it's money. Last one, this is the buzzword. It's the sexy word right now, AI, artificial intelligence. This is really going to be huge for sure starting in 2024, but more so like, in 2025 and, up until 2030. This is really looking in the future, but it's already here. But if you want to really get ahead in the market compared to your competitors, my goodness, if you can hone this down in 2024 or hone this in and get a good AI, strategy down, you're going to be sitting pretty. So just a couple things that you can do with this. I know it's a really broad term, AI, and what you can do. But for example, if you got a Facebook ad running, or like any way that you're capturing leads, it's a Facebook ad to a form, it's a Google ad to a form, it's your website form, it's a web chat on your website, whatever it is, how people come into your world, you need to have some sort of automation set up that sends out a text or an email to those leads immediately to say like, hey, we got your info, thanks for submitting it, when's a good day and time to schedule an estimate appointment. You should be having something like that. But what I mean by AI is like having a AI sales assistant, an AI bot set up within your company to answer these inquiries automatically based off of artificial intelligence. There's a couple of different softwares out there you can use for this, but it works really well. You want to make sure that you're having that kind of taken care of, because you can't always answer the conversations. You can't always be on your phone talking to people. If you can have an AI bot take care of that for you, you're going to be sitting pretty in the future. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know that was a lot, but if you can implement a majority of these in your flooring company for 2024, you're going to do really, really well. So let me know if you have any questions over this. You can go to our website, shoot me an email. Would love to talk to you more about how you can implement this or what that would look like. But yeah, if not, I will see you in the next one.